Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com, and these are the market positions for August the 30th, 2011. Now our first trade for tonight is going to be in the stock market, specifically the AMD stock. You remember I was doing this stock just a few weeks ago, and we've had a slow move on this one, but a nice one. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to buy this stock because it looks like it's right on the verge of a breakout. Now our key level comes in at 642, 644, and 664. We've closed today at 683, so we've had a nice move from our original buy area down around that $6 mark. So we're looking for a retracement back towards the vantage point support in this 642 area. Now, of further interest here to me is that the predicted true strength indicator, the predicted MACD, and the predicted short, medium, and long-term differences are breaking above this zero line. So if nothing else, even if this is a corrective move in the stock market, this suggests that we still have plenty of room to move on this stock, at least towards the most recent highs back in the end of July, in and around just under this $8 mark. So if we can pick up $1.50 per share on a very low cost stock like this is a very, very good short to medium term return. Now this is somewhat of a seasonal pattern. I tell my own clients about this one on a regular basis, that I normally like to buy this every time. At this time of year I love to buy this stock right around that anywhere between $5 and $6 mark, and it usually, as we progress towards that Christmas season, it progresses usually towards the $8 or $9 mark. So your longer term traders, that's definitely something to think about. Now, looking at our major crossovers, we can see that our short-term crossover here, we're going to start with that, has crossed over several days ago when I made this recommendation last week. Our medium-term crossover also starting to progress very nicely. We see that that same pattern is matched by the predicted MACD and the predicted true strength indicator. These are definitely something we look at in a more medium-term position. Now, looking at our long-term crossover, we can see that it's also crossed the vantage point trigger. Very nice move in progress here. Now, looking at the vantage point predicted high lows of the days, we can see that it's continually tagged that upper band of the vantage point predicted high low. We've broke above that area 3 of the last 5 trading days. You can see it here, then again here, then again today. Very, very bullish. Now, we had thin markets today. I expect the markets to pull back a bit. That's why I've identified that buying level around 642. That would be our potential entry point. But again, I'm going to check that with the vantage point predicted low, predicted high, and predicted low for tomorrow. Now we can see for tomorrow we have 668 and 699. That's our predicted range, but we've had a number of up days on this stock. So my position is that we look between the 668 area and 642 area to get into this stock long. So your more aggressive traders, they can play this daily range around the 668 area, but I expect the equities to pull back. We've had a big rally today, so I would be more focused a little bit lower down around that 650 area, you know, for somebody who wants to, you know, just kind of average this out a little bit. But again, 668 may hold. But myself, I'll be watching the 650 area very closely. Now, that's our first position for tomorrow. Now, our second position is going to be in the US Swiss franc currency pair. Now, this one is going to be volatile. Just so everybody knows this up front, we can see here, this is a very good example of the vantage point predicted moving averages being used to identify a pivot area of support. We have multiple candles running along the 18-day predicted moving average from vantage point, unable to penetrate this area. The market then subsequently breaks considerably higher to where we are now. Now again, I do expect a pullback, so what we want to do is identify some levels here. 79.01, 79.63, and 80.67. 80.67 is a point of interest to me because that's the 3-day predicted moving average from vantage point, and this does look rather, to be perfectly honest, it looks quite bullish. So looking at our predicted MACD and our predicted true strength indicator, they are supportive of this trade. Predicted short, medium, and long-term differences also look good. Now again, I want to bring this down. We know that our individual crossovers have all crossed to the upside, but again, we're just going to double check these shorter term ones to see how they're doing. The short term, crossover looks very good. Our medium term crossover, you can see that it's come down, touched the trigger just a few days ago, and it's bounced away from it. That's a good sign. The long-term crossover from Vantage Point remains in a buy position. So from here, I also, again, I like to pull up as many of the Vantage Point indicators as I possibly can. We can see here that we've been running in this channel, but the market has not touched this Vantage Point predicted low. It's been continually tagging the upper band. It's then broke out 2 days in a row. So we can expect a minor pullback tomorrow. Then we're likely to see an aggressive move higher. So from here, we go into our Vantage Point daily report. We can see we have 80.37, 82.39. So I identify the area that I like, 80.67, which is the Vantage Point 3-day predicted moving average. So let's fine tune this entry point for your more aggressive traders and your less aggressive traders. Less aggressive traders, they can wait for the 80.37. Your more aggressive traders, they can come in with me at the 80.60 area. I think that's a reasonable entry point and a likely pullback area for the next move higher. Now again, what I do want to stress with the US Swiss franc currency pair, highly volatile right now. Swiss intervention, equities coming into the month of September are predominantly strong, but again, there's a lot of other issues here at play. Some fundamentals, European debt crisis. So keep this in mind when trading this particular pair. Now, with that said, these are the market positions for August the 30th, 2011. And again, my name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com.